to my room. Perfect. I'll bring my weapon because you never know. Table 5, okay. Oh no, a monster! Damn it!
Alberto, I need you in the kitchen.
No, honey, I'm busy. So, a monster.
I need you in the kitchen.
Honey, okay, I'm playing Labyrinth. Will you give me a minute? Okay, I see a weapon and I should take
Alberto, the baby needs you.
Baby sick? Okay. Alright, oh, the baby. Alright, I got the baby. But, hey, Polly, but where are you? Oh my god, look up the baby. No, don't scream, baby. Don't scream, I gotta stay here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No. Welcome back to Iteachhershewins for another great episode with our exclusive guest, Antonio, aka Evil Beer.
Hello everyone.
Today we're gonna do something completely different. We're gonna review a role-playing game. What is the name of the game, Antonio?
Indeed, it's Labyrinth, the Adventure Game System by Chris Zimmerman.
Alright. Tell us something about this game. Okay, the understood is a role-playing game.
Yeah, it's a role-playing game. Basically, if you know Dungeons and Dragons, it's a simplified, straightforward Dungeons and Dragons, but without Game Master.
Woo! That's pretty unique.
So if you have 2-3 friends and you don't want to have someone who has to do the Game Master, you can play.
Yeah, and it happens often. Like you are with
Yeah.
friends, let's do a role game. Great, I'm gonna be the warrior. I'm gonna be the wizard. Yeah, but who's gonna be the game master? Oh, me. No, Antonio. No, I don't know. So yeah, that's a great thing. Okay, before we get into a more thorough exam of pros and cons and the structure of Labyrinth, let me tell you in a nutshell the essence of the game. As you were saying, the first thing is a role-playing game without Game Master. Game Master is not needed. Players cooperate together to discover a universe of adventures as they proceed into their quest. And the other unique tool of this game is a map building mechanism. Pretty much, the game comes with a rule book, which is very thin, as you can see. It's nothing like all the other RPGs that you see out there. And you can purchase also quests. Quests that have been prepared for using the rulebook's rules and certain sub-rules. Players are given the option to choose between 4 different classes. You can be a warrior, a wizard, a druid, or a rogue. Each one has his own unique vibe, and that's the other thing of this game. Has very simple rules for combat, map drawing, so discovering this universe as you go, dice rolling, character creation, but is also accurate and detailed enough to give you an idea of a whole new universe of adventure that you can discover with your friends. And as I was saying, the players create their characters, study the rules, which are very straightforward, like Antonio was saying, very simple, and then get into a quest, which are structured in different levels, and as they proceed in different levels, they accumulate, like in any RPG, experience points,
Items, gold,
treasures, and so on. And the core of the game is dice rolling. You are given, for any level, for every scenario, a starting point and an objective. Quests come with a long introduction that gets you into the vibe of the different scenario, what's happening, what is your mission. So it's not just like from A to B. No, there is a whole universe. But then, as you leave your starting point, you roll dice, and based on number of tables and a little discretionary that you have in shaping rooms, caves, caverns, forests, you discover. There is no game master telling you, hey, you walk into a dark room. No, you see like, oh guys, we're walking into a dark room. Okay, it's this big, and oh my god, there is a monster in there. So you create the map as you go. Okay. that is the essence of the game. Antonio, let's start first with the pros. What can you think of as a pro?
Okay, just as we were saying, if you are 2-3 people and you don't want to have a game master preparing the game, you just pick up one of the quest booklet and you just play without needing to prepare all the adventure.
Yeah, like we were saying, creating your character takes 2 minutes.
Yeah,
really
simple. The rules are really simple, so they are great for beginners, but also for veterans if they don't want to spend a lot of time learning each and every single rule of the game.
And that is a great point, Evil Beer, because it's a great gateway game for people who never experience RPGs and want to, look at that world. This is a great gateway game because, first of all, you don't need somebody who's like the veteran who's going to be, okay, I'll be the game master because I know everything about it. We all study the rules, we all understand them, and hop into this game, and it's all written here. There are tables that tell you what's going to happen. There is no room for discretionality, like we were saying before. There are no, nothing is really left to interpretation. Everything is pretty clear, and allows anybody to be like, hey, I want to play an RPG.
And I like very much the power-up system. Basically, the way you became stronger and stronger after each level you finish. And each character has his own specialized power-ups that give you special perks, talents, and so on. Yeah,
like we were saying, simple, but there is enough details to really be structured like a well-developed RPG. Well, I guess let's go to the cons. What people out there would not like this game, or would find? What would it be?
Let's see. There is very little space for strategy and tactics because you just roll dice and see what happens.
Okay.
I don't think.
The strategy is on what item you're going to use, what weapon are you going to use a spell, what type of spell, what direction are we going to reach the objective. But I see what you're saying.
There is very little choice.
Yes.
I mean, except of course for the weapon and the spell you use.
Yes. Because like you were saying, the core is a dungeon crawler.
Dungeon crawling, You roll the die and see where you're going.
Okay.
What else?
Well, one thing that could be a turn off for some players is I like an RPG where you have a game master. Like some people like the idea of having a game master. Why? Because he does all the work for you. I just, tell me the 5 rules that I need to know, create my character, I'm ready to go. Okay, what do I do? Go left or right? Left. Here, it is advisable that all the players know the rules, look at the table, so we draw the map together, we actually fill out the map, so it requires more involvement to any player. So if you're one of those that it's pretty lazy, you just want the cool story and you passively doing your thing, this is not the game for you, right?
Yeah,
because it requires some active participation.
And since basically there is only combat, there's no space for interpretation unless of course, you want to play with other players with some interpretation.
Yes, I mean, the rules allow some flexibility, so you can go that direction, but I see what you're saying.
Basically, only combat.
Okay, final question, similar games.
Of course, the Dungeons and Dragons is the main reference, I think. Besides, it also reminded me with some Lone Wolf books I used to play when I was a kid.
Yes, you create your character, you start the story, and according to your choice, you go to a different paragraph, and so it develops the story, yes.
Or the old classic Hero Quest.
Yes, good. Yes, actually great, because Hero Quest, to the extent that you start in a room, you have no idea what's out there. Let's open the door and see what happens, and that's the vibe you get here.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So final question, I said it before, but let's say it again. Final question, Evil Beer, do you recommend it? And if so, why?
Well, if you like RPG, I think it's a lightweight role-playing game for
everybody.
yeah, for everybody who wants to try this kind of games but doesn't have enough experience or whatever.
Perfect. So thank you, Labyrinth Adventure System. Thank you, Mr. Chris Zimmerman, and thank you guys for watching us. Thank you, Antonio.
Thank you.
Have a great day from Florence.
Bye bye.
Stupid baby. Oh, monster, damn it. What can I do? If you don't call me honey. After I say a monster, you should call me. What's the other one too? That's a labyrinth, honey. You wanna roll a d6?